Hi guys, so I'm going to be showing you the 4K performance in GTA 5 with the GTX 1070. So just for the actual settings we're using, since 4K is quite demanding, for advanced settings we've got these three turned on, with extended distance scaling on half, and as for the graphics settings, running 4K, all the settings here are set to the high preset, population, density, variety, and the distance scaling is at max. And then as for MSAA and also reflection MSAA, they're both on ×2. Shadows are on softer, post FX is on normal, and then the AF is 16 times. So that's it. So the frap scanner's at the top right, and hopefully you get a representation of how this game runs with the 1070. I will say that when you're kind of out in the countryside you would expect more FPS, however, just because of all the trees and the grass and stuff, for the GPU to render the anti-aliasing on them types of things, it's quite difficult to do since we are at 4K resolution. So what it turns out to be is that when you're actually in the city you do get a higher FPS than when you kind of out here, which is quite surprising, but yeah, it does make sense when you think about it. So we're getting about 60 FPS, so it's relatively good. Then when we move into the city it should bump up just a little bit, just because there's no trees and stuff for the GPU to process MSAA on. So it looks like to have proven me wrong. However, I will say in certain areas you do get above 60 FPS, mainly on like the motorways and stuff. So as you can see, we're getting about 60 FPS, same as when we're outside when there's a lot more stuff to render. Sometimes it is a little bit random, the FPS, but in general it's around 60. So if you use these settings and you've got a 4K monitor, you can be looking at a very smooth 60 FPS, which is very nice. Also, I will note that anti-aliasing, VSync is turned off, so it's not capped at 60 or anything. I did just see it go up to 65 then for a moment. So just for a few moments there, I was above 60 FPS, just because there wasn't that much to render. Which I said, there just wasn't as much going on the screen, and there was no trees around either, so you get a little bump there for a few seconds. But apart from that, GTA 5 is very well optimised actually. It does run very well, and this has a tons of, just because it has a lot of graphic settings, you can really tune it, well, a lot. You can really spend time tuning the game to run how you want, and quite frankly, you can, by changing the settings, really change the FPS output, which is nice, depending on what you prefer. 50 FPS, 60, 70. So that concludes the performance at 4K GTA 5 with the 1070. Thanks for watching.